Well, many of us love to procrastinate, so today, eventually, at some point, we're going to talk about how to overcome that with the one and only. I love this guy. He does a lot of work with the Academy Awards. He's super fun. Steve Rohr lives in LA, but every once in a while bounces back here. It's great to see you again, man.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So, on note with the topic, we'll talk about procrastination later. Let's talk about your Academy Awards first. What's going on with that?
Well, I'm excited to be back at the Oscars. I'm the publicist for the Oscars. So that's February 9th, and we'd love to see you out there.
Oh, man, I'd love to
Trying to make that happen, Chris.
Do you have any great stuff? How long have you been doing it? How many great
this
stories
is my
do you have?
5th year as the publicist, and I have great stories, but
They're not 9 a.m. TV?
No, it's great. You know, people are amazing, and you know, it's the Oscars. There are no problems other than maybe an envelope here or there. But we are not talking about that today. We're talking about procrastination.
See, and I had to procrastinate because it's on
I
point.
know.
So how do we overcome this?
Well, first of all, what is it? It is not doing the things you're supposed to be doing, right? So it's not paying your taxes on time. It is not picking out your Halloween costumes for your kids. It's not winterizing your home, Lisa, or getting your kids boots. That's what it is. It's an intervention for Lisa, actually.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. So that's what it is. It's the gap between intention and action. And guess what? Chronic procrastinators, there are a lot of them. 1 in 5 of us, we all procrastinate, but there are some people who really elevate it to an art form. They really do.
And why do you think that is?
Well, there are a couple of reasons. One, I think that, you know, researchers have said basically that parents have been so strict on their kids that the kids can't self-regulate anymore, right? So they can't make those decisions. Or these kids are now pushing back on those parents and saying, forget it. Like, I don't like your rules. I don't want your rules. I ruined my life. Now I'm going to blame you, and I'm not going to do my homework. So speaking of homework, college kids procrastinate. I know that's a huge headline here. I know, it's like breaking news. College kids do procrastinate, but the reason why they do is really the surprise. And it is because they'd rather be seen as lazy than doing the assignment and failing.
Wait, run that by me? They'd rather be seen as lazy.
Yeah, so 95% of college kids
I see what you're saying.
procrastinate at some point. But the reason they do that is because they don't want to be seen as a failure. So they'd rather be seen as a lazy person. I don't know. It's a no-win.
Then there obviously are, repercussions and results because of that we have to deal with. So how do we finally get enough leverage on ourselves to go, okay, I'm tired of failing as an example. I'm going to overcome that and start doing some work.
Right. Well, first of all, it does affect our health and our wealth. So we know health-wise, procrastination has been linked to all kinds of ailments, from colds and flu to hypertension to cardiovascular disease, and that slows you down in your relationships. It also impacts our wealth. So 14 million of us filed our taxes late this year, and that's going to cost each of us $400. And of course, money problems, that doesn't affect a marriage. No, that's not going to be a problem, right? So it does hit our wallet, but our relationship as well. So here are some ways you can push back on procrastination. The first one is do the worst thing first.
Love that.
Well, okay, so you look at your list, right?
I've tried that too. And like, you feel like, man, I just got something done today. Like, you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, you feel pretty good. But there's really a scientific reason for doing the worst thing first. And it's because we only have so much willpower in our bank.
Really?
All right, so you do the worst thing first, you use up that willpower, and then as you go down the list, there's least resistance, and then you don't need as much willpower to get things done.
So is the willpower finite, and is there a way for me to add deposits to it?
Well, you get some sleep.
Really?
Yeah, just reboot it.
Man, dude, can I just have you with me all day long?
Well, okay, so there is a reboot hack to this, and it's getting up again at 2 p.m. So it's not taking a nap necessarily, but it's restarting your morning. So at 2 o'clock, take a look at all the things you have to do and, move those really tough things to the top and really, really jumpstart your day again.
But a nap's not bad. I mean, I know some people joke about that, but you hear really powerful
naps are
people
amazing. I'm a big napper.
You are?
Yeah, but if you're at work, I do 7 to 15 minutes.
And you time it, or?
Well, yeah, I time it. But after 7 minutes, I can usually get right back into the game.
Do you procrastinate the nap?
Yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes it's 45 minutes to get to the nap, and then 7-minute nap, and then the day is over. That's right. So the other thing that you can do is, really think about the entire process as a step-by-step game, right? So when we look at all the things we have to do, we tend to think, oh gosh, this is so overwhelming. But the mantra is, you don't have to build the entire wall today. You just need to make the perfect brick. Just make the perfect brick. So that's
Where'd
all
you
you
get
have
that from?
Well,
From one of your friends?
Well, maybe one of my friends. Maybe I watched some videos of motivation. Maybe I had a procrastination problem. Yes, let's just call it for what it is. Okay. The other thing is what I do is I color code my list. So I'm a big list maker. I don't know about you.
So can we just, because I love what you're saying,
Yeah.
but like if I'm a procrastinator,
Yeah.
am I really going to take the time to color code my list?
Yes, you can, because it takes one click.
Oh.
One click. So I make a list on my computer, put a Word document up there, but then I change everything to red. And then as I go through the list, I change it to green. Now, I don't take the things off the list because I like to see the progress through my procrastination. But that's really motivating for me. And you just check off the list and you just turn it green. It takes one click. It's really that easy.
So do you have like a YouTube channel, a book? How can people get more information about you?
I have a book called Scared Speechless. It's all about public speaking. You can also find me online on all kinds of social media, Real Steve Rohr. But one quick thing, you can also reward yourself. So if you want to watch Chris Berg on Point of View, which we all do, get all your stuff done before that. Make it a game. Gamify it.
Sal, you need a YouTube channel, man. That's why I just dropped that seed.
Well, you know, this has been a pleasure to be here today, Chris.
It's always great to see you.
Had a really fun
Thank
time.
you.
Thank
I'll see you February 9th for
February
sure.
9th.
So, all right, stay with us. We got much more coming up right after this.